Rock time, baby! WrestleMania 35, another one in the books, and here we go.
Yeah.
What did we like and what could we not stand?
Yeah, WrestleMania's finally over. Fuck, if you count the pre-show after clocking in at 7.5 hours, honestly, I gotta put it in like the top 10 worst WrestleManias.
What, bro?
7.5 hours, 4 fucking matches that I enjoyed. Okay, we're gonna run it down, what we liked, what we didn't like, but for 7.5 hours, I expected a lot more. Anyway, pre-show, we're gonna touch on it real briefly, because who cares about the pre-show, right? So we have the Women's Battle Royal, Asuka gets screwed again, tossed out, Carmella wins. Yay. We had the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, where those two SNL douchebags stole 2 spots from 2 wrestlers, didn't do anything, didn't even really take a bump. I think the one guy got slapped by Braun, and then the other guy just got tossed out of the ring and caught by like every fucking wrestler in the locker room. So way to go, way to have a showing, guy. Drew Carey was more fucking impressive. And hell, Pete Rose took a fucking tombstone when he was 70 years old, for God's sakes. And you little douchebags just get thrown around. I don't know, I didn't get it, didn't enjoy it, it sucked. But you know what? It kind of set the tone for a lot of shit that was to come later.
And I'm gonna say this, bro. What shocked me is when you do a year-in review, bro. It's crazy train. The people that I thought were gonna be in a completely different spot this year ended up in the pre-show, bro.
Exactly, Braun Strowman and Asuka. I don't get it.
Man.
Anyway, so the show opens with Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. This was actually a decision I really enjoyed. Because, like, I didn't really care about this match. It seemed like it was a bygone conclusion of what was going to happen. So, fuck it. Get it out of the way. You know, Seth comes out. Brock beats the hell out of him. I thought for a minute they were going to do a no contest and do the match later or something. But no, they ring the bell. Seth takes Brock to Dick Kick City. 3 curb stomps later, new Universal Champion, and I'm still trying to give a shit.
Now, if Seth Rollins was injured going into this match, because I know he was having some issues a couple weeks ago, now I understand that. But I just thought, what an underwhelming situation for Seth Rollins. A WrestleMania moment, you're going to take the belt off of Brock Lesnar, and it just seemed like the match fell flat. But it was followed by one of my favorite matches of the night, and that was AJ Styles
and Randy Orton.
And Randy Orton, bro.
And not surprising, they delivered one hell of a match.
Heck yeah.
You know, they had great chemistry working in. There were a lot of false finishes. There was a couple times when Randy hit that first RKO, I thought, that's it, it's over. And then when AJ duped him into missing the second one, reverses the third one, I mean, it was really good action. I really enjoyed it.
Great
it was a
spots,
great
bro.
palate cleanser after the shit that came before it.
But we found out it's AJ Styles' house, the house he built now.
That's right, it's AJ Styles' house. Then, you know, we moved on to, we had, well, I want to talk about the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match.
Yeah.
You know, with the Usos, Ricochet, and Aleister Black, and The Bar, and Shinsuke Nakamura, and Rusev. It was a great match. I mean, granted, it's something that you could see on SmackDown or Raw, and I personally would have enjoyed it a lot more if it had just been Ricochet and Aleister Black against the Usos. Because I tell you, Ricochet and Aleister Black, they had one hell of a showing in this match.
Time.
Although I will say, watching Cesaro spin Ricochet for, I swear to God, was like 10 fucking minutes while Sheamus just clubbed in the chest of every wrestler around. That was an entertaining spot.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Usos retained the title.
Another prediction came true. I called so many of the matches, bro. It was a crazy train.
Yeah, you did. No doubt about that. So then we got it moving on to Shane McMahon, the best in the world. They like to tell you he's the best in the world, but they don't like to tell you what event that happened at. That shows you how proud they are of the blood money they got from a corrupt government that kills journalists for speaking out against them.
Yeah,
Good
but
job.
here's the thing. I was right again when I said Shane McMahon, you can't stop the McMahon momentum, and Shane McMahon, the best in the world, proved it. But another shocker.
Yeah, in one of the weirdest finishes. You know, with the Miz suplexing Shane off the camera tower, and they fly through, you know, the gimmicked board for the padded landing. But Shane just happens to be on top of the Miz and gets the pin.
Gets the pin,
An interesting finish. The match was so-so, but the stuff with the Miz's dad, I mean, could you make a guy look like any more of a piece of shit? When he gets in the ring to defend his son and holds his fists up and Shane has to move his damn fist so he looks like he actually hasn't. Where the fuck did this guy come from? I mean, seriously, what world is he from?
Dude, he's an F-up just like The Miz. Should have never been in the ring in the first place, bro. They tried to double team Shane McMahon. I kept waiting for Vince to come out and back his son up. It was a joke, but Shane proved he didn't need any other backup like The Miz. And what I was going to say earlier, completely shocking, bro. Like a hurricane out of nowhere that a year ago we thought The Miz and Daniel Bryan would be a main event somewhere, and The Miz got put away by Shane McMahon. So I guess The Miz is going to focus more on his piece of crap reality TV show instead of winning any championships. See ya. Moving on.
It was pretty lackluster. Then moving on, we had the WWE title.
Which shocked me
on the line.
Once again.
On the line.
Not even close
WWE
to the main
title comes
event.
on before United States Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. Pretty surprising, but the match delivered. Kofi and Daniel had one hell of a match, which didn't surprise me. They got great chemistry in the ring. Eric Rowan got involved, and New Day took him out. New Day had a present for Daniel. I thought that was kind of odd that he brought it out at the beginning, but for Kofi. And so they had a great match. Kofi hits the Trouble in Paradise, and 1, 2, 3, Kofi Kingston, new WWE champion.
I was wrong. The Bootios and the pancake flipper.
And then the best part,
turned out to win the
unveiling of the classic WWE championship. You know, and that's the one he takes out, not Daniel Bryan's wooden hemp belt. But it was great. It was a good match, and you could really see how much it meant to Kofi. I was happy. The crowd was. To be honest, it was one of the hottest moments of the crowd for the night. The crowd was hot throughout the entire match.
Yeah.
So that's definitely one of the reasons to even watch this event. So far, this one and Randy Orton and AJ Styles. Those are your two matches.
Yep.
Two of the 4 matches so far that delivered. So then we had the women's tag team title match. Another match that delivered.
Yep.
Boston Hug Connection, the Divas of Doom, the Samoan Slaughterhouse, and the Iconics. Everyone got a chance to shine here. Beth Phoenix looked great.
Yes,
after having not wrestled
her
for a
arms
while.
were bigger than the Miz's.
Yeah, she really looked excellent. And everybody got the spots in, and then in a really good finish, the Iconics get the pinfall after Beth Phoenix hits Bayley with a glam slam from hell off the top rope. But the Iconics roll her out, get the pin, and I tell you, heels or not, the shot of them crying in the ring with those belts and knowing their childhood friends that got into wrestling together, that was a great WrestleMania moment for me.
Enjoyed it.
Happy for them. They finally got something to do on the card, and they'll be really entertaining tag team champions. Not taking anything away from any of these other teams.
No,
personally, I'd have been fine with any team that won.
And hopefully Beth will stick around a little longer, see a little more action from them. But
exactly.
Who knows,
and
bro?
if not,
who knows?
If not, Natalya should look into Dana Brooke as being her tag team champion, because Dana looked pretty good.
Yeah, she did. She
in
was
that
strong.
Battle Royal on the pre-show.
Most definitely, bro. Most definitely.
So then, moving on from that, we had Triple H versus Batista. Now, after the DX Hall of Fame induction, and after this
whatever, bro,
over 20-minute bore fest that showed Batista being gassed at least 9 or 10 times, Triple H, we all like to jerk off, but not all of us need to do it in front of millions of people. And then his entrance in the Addams Family Monster Mobile, I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be.
Yeah, bro, Triple H can go, bite it, man. You know, his jabs that he took at Billy Gunn last night, yeah, AEW, talking about buying a piss ant company, and then, well, guess what, Triple H? You had the piss ant match of the night. That match was freaking pathetic,
Easily,
bro.
that was the piss break. That was the piss break match of the night.
We didn't need the dance break once Alexa came out later, because we got to sit down in the yawn fest.
Exactly. I made a pizza, I sat down, I ate.
Batista was blown up by the time his ass tripped into the ring, bro. After throwing Triple H over top, he couldn't even follow through. It was just a pathetic match. Triple H, you need to go sit.
I love how
do your NXT match stuff. You're doing good over there. Stay over there, bro.
Exactly, and I love how Corey Graves and the moron sitting at ringside kept saying, Oh, his career's on the line.
I didn't feel like he was threatened at all.
We're not going to get to see Triple H wrestle once a year at WrestleMania. And oh wait, shit, they might need him in the Middle East. We can't have his in-ring career end. He might need to go to Saudi Arabia. You know, where the women can't fucking wrestle, where they took the blood money from. We might need him for our next show.
Yo, bro,
give me a fucking break.
It's kind of like this. At what point did you even feel like Triple H was in danger of losing the match, really?
Not at all.
That one spot, you know, on the steps. Other than that, he's like got tools, ripping up freaking Batista's hands, pulling out the nose ring. And does Batista have a tattoo of Groot on his back? Because it sure looked like
It did look
Groot.
like it. It was a little odd.
I am Groot, but all I want to say is Triple H had a pissant match. And screw you, you said you weren't concerned about AEW, but you and DX sure brought it up a lot, didn't you? I caught that stuff. You know, your shit's not cool anymore either. Moving on.
Very true. Moving on from that, we had another abomination of a match. But before I get to that, I want to talk about the little segment with Elias. One, very musically talented guy. But the return of Thugonomics. John Cena, I enjoyed this a hell of a lot more than I should have.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I would have liked to see John Cena against Kurt Angle, but it was really cool to see the Doctor of Thugonomics return. You know, drop some insults on Elias, hit him with the FU, and actually call it the FU. So I enjoyed that. Just wanted to give that a shout out. Good job, John.
Now, Roman Reigns and Drew
McIntyre. Pretty good match.
You know, I really dug it. Old school wrestling match. And I like that Roman Reigns wasn't super punching all over the place.
No, and McIntyre looked like a fucking animal in this match. I mean, he dominated a majority of this match.
It was a solid wrestling match. You know, it wasn't the highlight of WrestleMania, but I'll tell you what, it was a hell of a lot better than the snooze fest, the other match that we just talked about.
Agreed. Or the one that followed. Kurt Angle and Baron Corbin.
But I had one question for Roman Reigns. When you were watching this match, or you were watching Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar, were you not just sitting in the back going, man, I wish I would have had it that easy.
Yeah, no shit.
Superman punches and Brock sends his ass back to UFC, whatever.
Yeah, so we had Kurt Angle, Baron Corbin. I did not give two shits about this match.
Still gonna miss Kurt Angle.
And now that it's over, I still don't care. It was good to see Kurt Angle. And you know, it's good that Baron got the win. Not that the win does anything for him, since all Kurt Angle's been doing is put over younger talent. It might help him be a bit of a heel. He can, you know, maybe rub it in people's faces, but it was a really no-win match.
How the hell does Baron Corbin get a match like this?
No, you were right the first time. Boring Corbin. You were right. You were right the first time.
How the hell does he get a match with Kurt Angle like this? Right? His ass should have been in that Battle Royal, and Braun Strowman or someone like that should have been. I just wasted opportunity, man.
It was a wasted opportunity. The one thing I will
give
give that match is Baron Corbin did take those German suplexes like a champ.
I'm predicting you'll see Baron Corbin in the pre-show next year at WrestleMania.
Probably.
You're over, dude. You're over.
I don't know. He's got pictures of someone. That's how he stays around. Because he's not that interesting to watch, and he still looks like a creepy clerk from the grocery store that's going to fucking follow you home.
Him, Corey Graves must hang out a lot.
And I forgot about Samoa Joe and Rey Mysterio, but maybe that's because the match only took a minute.
Right,
Holy shit.
This ticked me off right here. I'm a huge Samoa Joe fan, bro. But I saw Rey Mysterio coming down, had a cool cape and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, Rath had to go drain the lizard, so I go to the bathroom. Dude, bro, I come back, and it's over. Like, Samoa Joe's like, yeah. I'm like, what?
Yup, real quick, pointless.
They squashed Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
so Triple H could get more time.
Exactly, they had to save time because the event was already, 7,000 years long. Okay, then we had the Intercontinental Championship, Finn Balor, Bobby Lashley.
The Demon King, bro. Get it right, come on.
The Demon King and Bobby Lashley. I knew this match was going to be quick because I was paying attention to the time. And I knew the main event was coming up, so I was like, these guys are not going to get very long. This match is all about the entrance.
Yep. It didn't matter, bro.
It didn't matter. Although, when Bobby Lashley speared him through the ropes, that was the best spot of the match. And Finn Balor powerbombing Bobby Lashley was pretty cool, but Bobby Lashley's another one that you can lump into the, a year ago, I thought he'd be a much bigger deal.
Right?
But
yeah.
haven't really done much, and the story was booked all fucking weird anyway. Because usually doesn't the Demon King come out when Finn Balor feels like his back's against the ropes? He's beaten Bobby Lashley just about every fucking time he's faced him.
Yeah.
So I didn't quite understand it, but whatever. It's cool seeing the
unnecessary.
Demon King again. So there's that. And now moving on to the main event.
The main event.
The main reason to watch the show.
Yeah.
There were some other good matches, but these ladies put on a great show. Even though Charlotte's helicopter entrance was fucking confusing and just made the show longer.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy that
Just
part
like
at all.
the dance-off, just like the stupid Saturday Night Live guys in the back. I mean, it was cool to see Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. You know, but there was just some things in this, like, dude.
Yeah, there's too much filler in a show that's already overbooked.
It's already overbooked, bro. Come on, it's crazy train.
So anyway, the women there, though, they had a great match. They all brought the A game. Charlotte put her body on the line, gave 150%.
Man.
By the end of the match, she's bleeding from the nose, the arm, her knee's messed up. Although, Charlotte, fix your fucking knee pad. Protect that knee. It's hanging out around your ankle most of the match.
Charlotte Flair is still the bomb.
Ronda really, you know, she brought her A game as well. She took a couple of really nasty bumps, especially this drop kick. When Becky drop kicks her in the back and she falls out the ring and hits the apron, hits the floor with her shoulder and her neck, it looked real nasty. And Becky had a couple of really good spots too. You know, they really delivered. They knew a lot was riding on this. First women to ever main event WrestleMania, and they delivered. Then there was the ending. Some people might think that ending's a botch. I think it was done on purpose, only because that genius at ringside, Corey Graves, pointed it out. And if they had mentioned something on camera, it was supposed to happen where Ronda's down, but her shoulders come up on 3. So I think they wanted Becky to pin Ronda to make her the champ, since everybody thought that Charlotte was going to take the fall, but it also protects Ronda. Ronda can now go away. Ronda could go away for 3 months, do whatever she wants. Then come back and say, that bitch never beat me, and you instantly have a hot one-on-one match, which WrestleMania should have been. I really think SummerSlam is when you will see it. Becky, Ronda. But I will say, their interactions were really fun, and Ronda throwing the table over, saying tables are for bitches.
Tables are for bitches.
Great. Although I wonder what Bubba and Devon might have to say about that.
We'll have to call Busted Open tomorrow.
if you can stand talking to Dave LaGreca, you go for it. Anyway, so WrestleMania, 7.5 hours long, 4 good matches. A match of 2 old guys looking like they were fighting over a fucking booth at Sizzler.
And that's kind of the problem,
And a lot of young talent or matches that had a little more interest in them were cut on time.
What's hard, what's hard about this WrestleMania is when you only have 4 and you have that much TV. I mean, the crowd was just blown up. They were trying to get into Becky and all that stuff, but you could tell they were freaking tired. And there were some spots that went on throughout that show, like even bringing out the Hall of Fame people, dude.
You could have saved that for Raw.
You can. I know you like to do that and stuff, but it was on WWE Network. I can watch Hall of Fame whenever.
Do it on the pre-show. Save some time.
I thought it was pretty decent. I would not put it in one of my top worst. There was some good stuff I could see here and there, but I want to tell you what. There was some stuff that just did not need to take place. And Triple H, especially after that DX Hall of Fame, which we're going to talk about Hall of Fame stuff next time. And I just think some of the things Triple H said didn't need to take place, bro. You didn't need to say. You got a big mouth. You had a piss hat match. You couldn't show up. You couldn't put up, you know. And you want to talk crap about AEW, bro. You didn't bring it. That was Borefest, bro. That match didn't even need to be on the card.
Yeah, it was pretty sad, but you know, at least Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is gonna happen. So he's got something good to look forward to.
And there's a couple. I'll give Dave his props. He took a couple spots.
He took a couple hellacious bumps. That power bomb on the stairs was a hellacious spot that Dave took. I'll give him that.
So
but it was just 35. Boring as hell.
WrestleMania 35, come and gone, bro.
Yep.
Other Side Wrestling, giving you the lowdown. What did you think? Put your comments in there. Because right now, Other Side Wrestling is just too